Okay, seven's not bad.
No,
Um,
seven.
you get that sense of like a tingling in the air. Um, kind of like a little bit of static electricity buildup. Um, kind of in the air, and you look around, and I think you can see that there are you can see like vaguely in the distance beyond the gate area or beyond the fence line. You can see that there are some like individuals like kind of pacing around and like kind of sweeping the area outside like towards the house. Um, but they don't appear to be doing anything besides that. But they all like have taken notice of the ship and are proceeding to.
Oh, good thing we all snuck in.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Freaking Sasha here.
So much for
Okay.
covert ops.
Bot seems to have a plan, so
Well, noted, I guess. And
Yeah.
we depart to wherever the most accessible entrance to the house is from where we are.
Yeah. Would be why? Why do you do this all of the time? Stupid overlay piece of garbage. You're really angry with this overlay because for some reason, even though there's not a fucking white bar at the top, now there is. It makes me really angry because specifically made it so it shouldn't do that. But anyway, GM layer.
my immersion is shattered. I don't know about anybody else, but
Yeah. So, Will, what house is this?
This house is called Heath Hall.
Oh my god! Take 100 experience.
He's British. Why are you surprised by this?
Okay, how does one know this?
Will is currently sitting in the reception.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's because it's legitimately his home.
Oh,
That's
that's
how he knows.
hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
job.
wondering why the plans looked so familiar.
It's like,
and-
hey,
Yeah.
this looks familiar.
That's amazing. I'm serious. Take 100 experience. That was amazing.
You shouldn't have said that he would have known more, though.
I thought that would get like you guys could have like Googled famous British homes as well.
It is one of the most expensive mansions.
See, it is important.
It's, I think, like £60 million or something.
So did you just Google it, or did you
It's
actually know
a,
the
it's
place?
a heavy mansion.
Well, also, where's Chan, and can I have control over him?
Yeah. Hold on. He's just super big right now.
Also, is Stanley coming with you?
Nope.
I,
However, Stanley might have hitched a ride with Chan without me knowing.
Okay.
That's not up to me. Oh man, do I get all the NPCs?
Yes, I know it's a big map, Roll20. So Roll20 has been doing this annoying thing lately. This is not even the biggest map I've ever used, by the way. Just in case anyone was curious. I've used bigger maps than this. But for whatever reason, it's been real dumb lately. Can be controlled. Here you go, man. Here you go. Sorry, I did not set this up ahead. One thing I forgot. Oha.
Anyway, yeah, so I guess when we walk in, Gogo just looks around and just goes, Oscar! Fortune! And like listens to her voice echo in the huge room that she's in.
Yeah.
And waits to hear if anybody responds to her.
Do we hear anything in the reception hall?
So you don't. But Sasha responds when you do that, Go-Go. And in fact, those in the reception hall that are looking out, you can see like three figures, kind of like walking back and forth in the gardening area right now, but you can't actually see who they are or what they are. And Sasha, that little like eye stalk camera comes down, and it kind of looks you over, Go-Go, and it says, "Greetings. As I said before, I am Sasha. Your crew members are in the next room, but first I must do a quick inspection of your persons. I am confused. I only detected 2 humanoid life signs aboard."
I mean, you really shouldn't talk to Oha like that.
Yeah, and Oha kind of like clears her throat for a moment, and the eye stalk shifts to Chan, and it kind of like looks him up and down, and says, "You are an anomaly." And
Gogo stands next to him defensively.
I think Chan like leans over and goes, "Gogo, what does that mean?"
It means you're super awesome, Chan. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, and I think there's like a moment where like the gears are turning for Sasha, and she goes, "Check nothing dangerous. Carry no infections, no diseases that I can surmise. Seems safe enough. Are you an artificial construct? Perhaps advanced?"
Yeah, he's one of those. You said that they're through the next room?
I have never seen anything quite your like. I will have to inspect your schematics later. And Chan just like is kind of standing there, like looking around, like, what's going on?
It's okay, Chan. It's a weird computer. It's fine.
Go-Go, what do you bring with you?
You mean from the ship?
Yeah.
So
the rest of the team is loud, and nothing was said about it. Just FYI. I mean, you may or may not know that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that I would have brought my rocket launcher purely because I have no fucking clue what the hell I'm even walking into, since I've had no communication with them since then.
All the more reason to bring a rocket launcher.
No, not in Gogo's mind. So I guess
Listen. If Go-Go says she doesn't bring the rocket launcher, there's a damn good reason not to bring the rocket launcher.
So I guess I would just have what's attached to my body, which is my claws.
Yeah. And I think that the eye stalk like moves from Chan and goes to Oha and says, "You are like the other. Your race, the Sriek. What I have found in my databanks. Particularly prone to psychic, or particularly resilient to the disease known as MES." And Oha just kind of like nods and kind of evaluates the situation calmly. He says, "Interesting. Very well. Seems none of you are any threats to the occupants inside of the house. You may proceed. I have unlocked the door." And as she says that, like, the door unlocks, you open it, and Fortune's just, like, standing back there. By the way, Matt, you have control over Oha.
Hey!
Hey, you guys are alive!
You're alive! Is the ship alive?
Close enough.
How did you get here?
Listen, I'm an ace pilot. How else did I get here?
I think Sasha speaks up, and she says, "I brought them here. Their ship is required to evacuate."
How did you get them here? What?
there were anti-aircraft sites everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Do you
I
have
dodged
control
every one of
over?
them.
And he's, yeah, he just kind of trails off as you're.
Yeah, and I
Yeah, I'm
think
totally taking credit for everything.
yeah, I think that Sasha says, "No, I do not control the Barber Society turrets, but enough ships have been disintegrated that I have found the optimal path through. Getting out will be much harder, as we'll be moving slower. We will be less able to take advantage of the blind spots. It is unfortunately one thing that perhaps the human is better at than I."
Okay, but cool. Well, welcome to the Forton estate, I guess.
Yeah, so Gogo's like looking around, like, so where's the people?
She won't tell us.
What? What? Why not?
Good chunk.
She won't tell us.
Because apparently the time is not yet right. She did say that they are safe, but we have no other information.
Well, I don't know about safe. She did say they need a doctor.
Oh, speaking of doctor, Dr. Phil, can you take a look at Chan's arm? We kind of had a impromptu spacewalk, and I think I haven't really had a chance to take a look at it. I mean, since we're not apparently allowed to move on, can you just? And she just like points.
Okay. Are the lights intentionally
Yeah, are we like,
flicking on and off?
having a dance party without our knowledge, or?
No, the lights are intentionally flickering and then fade.
Is this like, this is not in character, but is this like before a play when they like turn the lights on and off to like tell everybody to go into the like theater?
No, it's more like a horror movie when it's time to pay
To
attention.
die.
Oh, I
Um,
like my interpretation better.
I crack a flare.
Yeah, so the lights flicker, they flicker on and off, and for a moment it's kind of off completely, and then Sasha comes on the line. She says, "Hello, welcome to the Forton estate. Who are all of you?"
Sasha,
Shit.
do you not remember inviting us here?
I recall no such event. I'm afraid there is a gap in my memory. Cannot explain
Okay, cool. So from the beginning,
You requested a team of medical staff to look at your master.
Oh,
That is why you invited us here.
interesting. As
Can
far
you
as I am
direct-
aware, there is nothing wrong with my master.
Crap.
Oh
Okay,
God.
so
Oh God.
we were sent from Westwind to extract this. I'm gonna have to go back and chat. Oh, that's so many rolls. Why are there so many rolls?
Oh, you're never gonna
Yeah,
find it.
Amelia?
No,
I
I'm
was
not.
playing.
To some people, a lady, a guy, and a pet.
It's on the sector guide.
Yeah, I updated the thing, guys.
Oh, which we can't look at because we're in a house.
Wait,
Huh?
what?
Don't listen to me.
Huh? You can
Don't
look at
worry.
that anytime.
But yeah, so that's where we are. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, and I think that's like, you hear Sasha's voice. She goes, "I do not know who any of those people are."
Can you give us the
Right.
name of your current master?
There's a long pause before she says, "No." And she would like to say she is sorry. And as she says that, dripping down from the ceiling is this liquid metal material, and as it falls to the ground, it forms into a glowing, or not glowing orb, but like a small metal orb, and has these 4 liquid tentacles that come off of it. And they
Roll initiative.
going to have the intent of not doing well things.
This is what I was afraid of.
Oh my god, that fucking ASCII though is amazing. What are these things called again? Did I just call them Octobots? They call them something.
What even if I roll initiative for Oha, what even is a regular roll? Because I've always just used a macro for mine.
If you, I think Oha is fully filled out. Oha. Yeah. If you, it's literally roll initiative. It's there in the common roll section.
Yeah.
Character sheet.
Oh Christ, Oha only has 10 hit points.
Only has 10 hits.
God,
So, Oha dies.
son of a
How
bitch.
does Chan only have 12 hit points? Or how does he have hit points at all?
that's
Question mark.
Hard thing to say.
Chan's health works in a more abstract way. Then maybe health is not even the right
It's not,
term,
yeah.
really.
That's not really the correct terminology for what he has exactly.
Correct.
Fucking A, Jordan.
What? Delete. Hold on, I just want to get the
So
stupid
much
picture
for
up.
downloading Sasha onto a hard drive and then.
Oh, that seems like a great idea, actually. You should do that.
Yes, it brings her to all of the different sectors.
There we go. There's one of them.
It looks like that Pokemon. Except deadly.
What? Oh, yeah, great. Woohoo!
The little octopi.
So,
Looks like Tentacool.
Yeah, see?
uh,
You get it.
Wait, hold on. Did I actually clear the initiative order? Oh, I did. Okay, look at me. Wait, Gogo, did you roll initiative?
No, I haven't rolled yet because I was waiting for the
I
turn.
rolled for myself and for Oha.
Oh, okay. Everybody go and roll initiative. Apparently, I had already cleared it because I am apparently amazing.
Holy crap.
Right.
Phil, holy crap.
Good lord.
Some of the
Hey,
party
I
is
got
caught
her
flat-footed.
Yeah, everyone dies except for Fortune and Oscar. Continue.
I knew fucking Chan would save it.
Okay, let's sort descending. Good. Oscar.
I like how it comes up for Chan. Chan deceased, but he still rolled an 8.
Oscar. These bots have come up, and you can see that their large like tentacles are like kind of like stretching out, and they're kind of like hovering, walking over towards you.
Slice and dice, baby.
The only information that I have indicates that this is a real bad scene.
Yes, it was
Based
bad.
on yeah, so Oscar, the one god damn it. So are any of these distances correct?
Yeah, should be to scale.
Well, that's I don't like that. They're too
Yeah,
close.
he's
Make him go
gonna
away.
he's gonna. I have line of sight to this guy, right?
If you
Over
can see
here.
him, you can see him. Yep.
Okay, I can see him. Yeah, he's gonna just wing his newfound toy that he's never gotten to use
His
before.
big old sword. You're gonna use the big old sword.
The giant goddamn sword.
Awesome.
He's
The
gonna.
The helicopter blade.
Awesome. Yeah, you
Yep.
pull out the helicopter blade.
Yep.
Okay, cool. AC of 2.
Wow. Okay.
This has just got a little bit harder.
Wait. Let's hope she has another power outage soon.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Ooh.
Dang.
Nice.
God
Holy
damn, that thing
crap.
does damage.
Nice.
Okay. Party sword paying dividends.
Holy crap.
So as you fling it over there, 3 of its tentacles are immediately separated from its body, and it kind of like skitters on the floor, and those tentacles like kind of melt into liquid.
So
And
does
it kind
the-
of
the
lies there for a moment.
T2000 on us.
Yeah, exactly. And then you see 3 new tentacles beginning to form and forming out of it. And it begins. They're like miniature ones though. It's like crawling itself across the floor at you now. But it's not out of commission.
That's a lot of damage to not be out of commission. I don't like this anymore.
This is what happens when we get toys. He has to scale up proportionally.
You all have a lot of toys now.
Yeah. Except for the rocket launcher. We definitely
yeah.
didn't bring the rocket launcher.
All I have is a scalpel.
But it's a really sharp one. It is so sharp.
It really is.
It's literally the sharpest thing probably on this planet.
That's true.
You just have to get in there and like really go nuts. on
really
them.
just go crazy, man.
Yeah, just go ham.
Are you gonna move,
Sure.
Oscar?
No, he's staying more or less planted right where he is to try and
Okay.
stay at least in the line of. If other people want protection, they're gonna have to position themselves appropriately. He's staying planted.
Yeah. So Fortune, it's your turn.
I shooty.
Shooty
At this
what
one.
exactly? Okay. AC of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do also want to say the very first thing he did when the lights flickered was like deploy the, his
The suit?
his red 5. No,
Oh.
the shield
Oh,
immediately was
yeah,
out as soon as
totally.
the lights flickered.
Totally. Yeah. That makes sense. Ooh.
Fuck.
Swing and a miss. To be fair, it's still like a 50% chance for you to hit.
Yeah.
Well, almost 50%. So yeah, it hits the thing, right? These things they're big. They're to scale, right? They're large. They're bigger than you guys are. Like their tentacles are longer than your bodies. But as you fire, it hits, and it just kind of like you can see the metal just kind of like reverberate and kind of ripple outwards from where you struck it, but it continues to march forward towards you. Are you gonna move?
Part of me says no, but my training says yes.
Yeah.
And I'm probably end up like over here.
This doesn't look like a thing you're meant to stand your ground against.
Oh no, it does not.
It's Chan's turn. Now, Gogo, remember, you play Chan as Chan, not as Gogo.
Yeah, I know.
We did establish that Chan and Oscar have been training in the off time.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't think I've actually edited his character sheet.
Because like we totally set that up, and that was a real thing that happened.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have there. Also, don't pay any attention to his stats there.
no, huh?
They're pretty good.
So, like, speaking of that, Matt, would Oscar, like, yell out some sort of thing? Would he have said something on his turn to Chan? Maybe reflective of what your training was?
Chan already knows
Okay,
what he's
alright.
meant to do in this situation.
He doesn't have a frying pan though.
He doesn't, but if he took anything to heart, he would know what the protocol is in this exact situation, and I will let you decide whatever it is that Chan does to act on that. But
Well, I mean, I think that Chan would, as we established, he doesn't have emotions, so he would jump to like a soldier.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I, as Megan, don't know
Okay, so
what
Yeah.
what
I would-
training
what
would
I would
have
say-
been, so I don't
So,
really think that's fair.
I will have you recall he has a new position in the hierarchy, right?
Right, which is to be defense bodyguard.
To defend you. So I think
Yeah.
that in his clearest vision is this creature, and he would probably engage it. And Chan fights with his fists, but he's particularly good at that.
Okay. So I mean, I guess you would move here. How
Yeah,
close do I need to be here?
the training that he had
Just like, yeah, in
was
base combat.
specific to his unique
Unique
advantages.
set of skills.
Yeah. So
So why don't you roll that fist attack that I have written there?
He runs up to it. My name is Danny Rand. I'm the Immortal Iron Fist.
God, Danny Rand's the fucking worst.
oh my god, it's One Punch Chan.
It's One Punch Chan. All right.
AC of 2. Matt, also, is every roll you make have ASCII now?
Just about. Yeah, I got.
Good. Wow, Chan also is basically a 50% chance to hit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So what probably happens is Chan runs up there and like one of the tentacles goes to like slap at him and he just like grabs onto it and he can't like attack. He's just kind of like trying to restrain it, so he doesn't deal any damage. This cool. So these guys get to go. Oscar. This
Yep.
one crawls towards you. Oha is the closest target here.
Sure is.
Gonna crawl towards her.
Good luck, Dantai.
So first we'll do Chan. So it is going to attempt to do this. Normal. Chan's AC is 7. Okay. So Chan takes 3 damage.
That's a lucky roll on the damage there.
Yeah, it is. They don't do terrible amounts of damage here.
No.
You notice.
But it is also a stun grip and not a knock you the fuck out grip.
Yeah, correct. So fortunately Chan survives. These seem to be tanky things, not necessarily glass cannon-y thing. On Oha, her AC also hits her for 8 stun damage.
God damn it.
And so she probably just like lets out like a little yelp, right? And then you see her like almost like she's like the tentacle is like around her and like constricting her, and you can see her like kind of vibrating as if she's been hit by a taser and she's struggling to stay conscious.
So Jordan,
yeah,
as this is moving toward me, I believe it's gonna take an attack.
It is.
Yeah. And there happens to be a gigantic sword menacing it at the moment. So am I free to roll that?
Per
or
what
does
exactly?
does it get its action first, or do we
per what exactly?
So this attack is still on it. The sword is you know, Oscar has picked up some tricks from his training 3 sessions ago ish. Whenever 4 sessions. So I suppose it depends what else this thing does this round, actually, because it's only moved and it hasn't attacked or done anything else yet. So
yeah, no, its intention is going to be to attack you. You have that written down somewhere, right?
I do. I think we just the flow of how that happens is. I think it has to take another action first for it to be penalized.
Yeah, so it's
So play out the rest.
It's
of
a
your
reaction.
turn.
Well, it's a reaction on your turn, or a reaction on its turn in order to impose some sort of disadvantage to it, right? So,
right.
I'm trying to remember the exact wording.
So we decided if I've made an attack at a distance and I continue to focus on that target, when it's on its turn, it can either give up an action or it can suffer some penalties, be it an attack or disadvantage. And Oscar's kept his focus on this particular one that's coming at him.
Sorry, I'm just there it is. There it is. That's what I was. Yeah, so you get to choose between one of the two, right?
Yep.
So you can choose to it's when it takes an action. Yeah. So
yeah, so it hasn't
in this
triggered
round,
the condition
right, yeah,
yet.
but it is going to. So
Yep.
reactions happen before the action. They impose themselves before the action. So you could either impose disadvantage on its attack that it's going to make against you, or make an attack of opportunity against it, which resolves before it attacks you. It's up to you.
I think I'm actually, I'm gonna try and.
Kill it.
God, it has so much.
Well, like the
AC,
deal is
though.
like it is pretty. It's got a 2 AC. But you know that you like severely injured it, right? Like it's still kind of like pulling itself across the ground with the one tentacle.
Yep.
So it's
okay,
up to you.
So I'll do that.
Okay. So make the attack.
AC
of
2?
opportunity then. Yep, AC of 2.
Big money, big money.
Ooh.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, no, not that one.
That was a garbage roll.
Not on a 5.
No.
Nope.
So yeah, so you slice down on it, and it probably just like it clangs off the metal, not doing much, and it's one tentacle now tries to slam down on you, and going to attempt to shock you. Your AC is what?
1.
Fuck.
How?
Fuck.
Okay. Wow.
So is that
That
mitigated by the shield at all?
Yes, yeah. The shield absorbs.
that-
I think, or I always forget what
think
we rolled with the shield. It doesn't
We
absorb
decided
damage.
that it was
gives you
cover.
Yeah, it gives you cover.
Effectively.
So not against this because it's a melee attack. Right, cover doesn't do anything for you against melee attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and. Wait, I actually set up. Hang on.
Okay.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try and deflect it. He's gonna try and deflect it.
Okay,
Since it's a physical attack.
it is.
Yeah.
And that's with one of your powers, right?
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
So telekinetically trying to deflect this, which is basically just re-roll that.
Yeah, I basically just re-roll the attack, right?
Yep. If it's
Okay.
another success, you take the worst.
The worst of the two if it's a success. Surely I can't roll 2 19s in a row.
Bet you can.
I bet he.
Ooh,
Hey.
nice. Yeah, so what does that look like when the tentacle is slamming down on you? It's got you like dead to rights, right? Like you were focused. Maybe you heard Oha and you like turned around for a moment and it's got the upper hand. And it's going to slam down on you. What does it look like when you deflect it with your brain?
Yeah, I think so. He hears like the electricity crackling in her wince, and like just as he's looking back to this thing swooping in on him, uh, you see like the tentacle maybe like splash a little on, you know, a bit of a force that you can't see,
Yeah.
essentially. So it kind of just deflects off and then misses by a hair of wrapping around him.
Yep. Absolutely. So you successfully deflected it. Congratulations. All right. It is Oha's turn. She's not binded or restricted in any way, so she can act as she can act. But Oha also is basically a civilian in this scenario.
Yeah,
she doesn't have a
she's-
whole lot of benefit when it comes to attacking these things, but she could stab it with her knife.
I think that it's reasonable that after that hit that she took, even though we've established that she doesn't fuck around, she's pretty tenacious. I think that hit is just going to send her reeling. Between the stun and just the amount of damage that she took, she's going to probably just see like Fortune off and dead in front of her and try to make a hasty exit away from this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. She can like go run where Fortune's like backing up. She can like run past him, like, you know, cradling her arm or wherever the burn marks are from the electricity that scarred her, and, you know, drop in behind him or whatever. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so she kind of stumbles off this direction.
Would it be possible, as she's running past me, for me to hand her, say, a laser pistol?
So she could take an action and like grab one like out of your belt if you had one. Like if you could like motion to it, and she could use her action to grab one.
Yeah, I could free action to tell her to take my laser pistol.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think that's a reasonable exchange to happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So go ahead and go ahead. Sorry.
Huh? Oh no, I was just gonna say she kind of stumbles on over that way to what looks like a relatively safe area away from this.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Insofar as we can be safe in this room right now.
Yeah. So why don't you, Matt? Why don't while I move on to Gogo's turn, why don't you fill out the laser pistol weapon there in the weapon section?
Is this one of Fortune's special souped-up ones?
No, I think it's just like a
weapon
standard...
AB is 1.
Yeah,
skill, energy,
standard laser pistol.
Damage is 1d6.
Yep. Gogo, it is your turn. You see Chan get hit, but he seemingly shrugs it off. He doesn't.
Yeah. But still acting upon her forever goal. I think she steps up next to him and like as you said, he kind of was like grappling with one, so he's not like doing damage, but maybe he's like holding a few of the tentacles.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna attempt to slash at one of the tentacles that he's
go for
my
it.
Talons.
This is such a messed up meta that you two have right now. He protects you, but you protect him, but he protects you, but you protect him.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oof.
Ooh.
Goodness.
Not even close.
That is a 5. That's not great.
I think you're more scared of hitting Chan, so you just completely miss the thing altogether.
Well, also you've never used your claws, right? Like in real fighting.
True. I freaking fought off a saber-tooth thing fighting.
Oh,
me.
right. Okay. I think that was just about as effective, though, if I remember correctly.
No, I hit it once or twice.
Oh, okay.
100%.
But it was still completely overshadowed with my ice pick skills.
Yes.
The reason it's hard to remember is because Fisher totally stole the show and murdered a saber-toothed tiger with an icicle.
He sure did. And then he kept that icicle for a while.
He did.
Yeah, I've still got it in the ship. It's currently in the freezer.
Yeah, it's in the freezer, exactly.
One of these days he'll have it like bronzed and made into a real weapon.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Fantastic.
Hey, there's spears in this game.
Yeah, there absolutely is. Okay. So, anything else for Gogo? Are you gonna like shout any like words of encouragement and or fright?
No. I think Gogo's hyper focused on trying to get this thing off of Chan or
Okay.
away from Chan. So
Dr. Fisher.
So there's a monster here.
Yeah.
So it can't go this way. There's a monster here.
Yeah.
So it can't go this way. There's a monster here. So it can't go this way.
Serpentine.
That's
Just
a
come
dead
on.
end. So the only feasible way to move is this way.
Yeah.
go up the stairs.
Yeah, and you can move up to 10 meters, just so everybody is remembering.
Yeah.
Thank you. I did forget.
Yeah, 10 meters is the distance that you can achieve.
Probably don't want to move too far because I am the med healer, but
Yeah, you might need to run in again very soon.
yeah. But I will shoot at this one as I'm running past.
Why didn't I bring a laser rifle?
Attack type normal.
I'm not gonna lie, I assumed that you
Two.
did.
Yeah,
No.
no, I thought you were like a walking armory at this
We
point.
we did say the three of us were going in loud. I think that includes.
Yeah, I thought that included literally every weapon you could possibly carry.
Yeah.
Then I have a laser rifle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Also, Will, you now have high ground. Does that mean we win?
It's
No.
over.
It's over. I have high
I
ground.
have the.
Sorry.
Also,
That's
you are
weird.
inexplicably floating on a piece of molten stone that doesn't
Mhm.
move with the current of the rest of things.
Fine. It's
Yeah.
high ground. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, again, you hit it. Like you're not gonna miss it at this range. But similar to Fortune's laser blast before, it just kind of like melts into the being of this creature. And I think that as we get to the top of the order, something happens.
The lights come back on. And then go off. And then on.
And then they come back on, and for a moment, the creatures pause in stillness. But they have not retreated yet. But this is a great place to take our break.
Nope, fuck that, I shoot something. No.
So, why don't we take our break here? We'll be back at 10 after to see the conclusion of this little skirmish.
Alright.
Okie doke.
Okay, chat. We're going to take a little bit of a break. Good to see you all. Glad you all are here. Hope you all are enjoying it. And stay tuned. 2 more hours coming up next.